Hi and welcome. My name is Jazz, the orgasm donor, and today I will be talking about human design. It's been a while I made any one of these videos, right? So, what the hell is human design? Well, if you have been my close mutual, right? You, we must have had a conversation, or I could have tried to, ask you, do you know your human design? I think that's the way I always say it. Like, do you know your human design? Do you know human design? Okay, so um, I found human design in 2003. 2003? No way. 2023. That was last year. And it was on Twitter. And I remember it being on Bronx's account. If you're a big follower of astrology or astrology updates on Twitter, you would know Tarot by Bronx. Shout out to Bronx, by the way. So I discovered human design on Bronx's page, and I wanted to know what the whole concept was all about, knowing my energetic blueprint and all that. I was just getting comfortable with astrology and knowing my big three, my sun sign, my moon sign, my rising sign, and getting to dig into other parts of my chart, right? And then boom, human design shows up. So the system, human design, is a combination of is a combination of modern and ancient sciences. So we have astrology in there, we have the Kabbalah, we have the Chinese I Ching, we also have the chakra system. Those are the ones I can remember for now. But you can do your own research, like go on Google and type in Jovian Archive, Jovian Archive, and you will find the whole information about human design. But if you do not have the patience to read, I'm just going to give like a brief explanation of what the system is. So I like to think of it as a combination of esoteric and exoteric. So the exoteric part is that it uses your birth chart information to pull up. So first you need to have your accurate birth time, birthplace, and birth year, day, all that. So it uses that information to draw up a body graph for you, and then it highlights the flow or and the energetic imprint that you have right now being here present in this timeline, right? So that's the exoteric exoteric part. For me, the esoteric part is you, um, after learning or having an understanding of the system, you go on to experiment first. The system teaches that every one of us have a unique energetic imprint. So, we all go on saying that I'm not like you, I'm different from you, duh, duh. Human design solidifies that you are different from the next person. I'm different from you. We might have similarities, but at our core, we are different, right? Also, at the same time, it shows how we are held in the illusion of our separateness. So all of us being like this different beings, there is all something outside of us. About to say us. Oh, spirit of Oduduwa. There's something outside of us that holds us together. Call it that unseen force. Call it the universal force or whatever name that you want to give to it. Right? The system was given to Rauru. He had a whole experience where he got this download in 1987, and after that he spent 25 years of his life um, transforming, translating, translating from getting that download and putting it into practical terms. So apart from the fact that this shows you your energetic blueprint. The main reason why I made this video today is because I want to bring your attention to how this system uses the Chinese I Ching. So the Chinese I Ching in a visual representation shows lines of the hexagram. So there are 6 lines in the hexagram, and then there are 64 different ways that those lines are represented or stacked against each other. And human design, using that hexagram, the 6 lines, it allocates each line to a day. So if we start from the base, we have 1, 2, 6, and human design uses that to allocate the energy of a particular day. So according to human design, we're being imprinted by the neutrinos from the sun. If you're a science nerd, you know about the neutrinos. So we're being imprinted by the 70%. 70% of the imprint comes from the neutrinos through the sun. So the sun sends that, and then the earth grounds it. Like the earth is the receiver and grounds it, right? So in the energy for the day, 1 to 6, it's somehow, it's not like what you're used to. We count 7 days of a week, but human design counts 6. So yesterday was a line 1 day, and right now the sun is at gate 48 and the earth is at gate 21. So how is this staring us, as a collective? Because the sun is an external force shining and imprinting, and we are here receiving and grounding that energy, right? So today is line 2 day. Okay, let me start. Line 1 day yesterday. Line 1 is the line of the investigator. Also, these 6 hexagram lines are also used to determine the profiles in your profile in human design. So the profiles are around 1 to 6. So you have a conscious and unconscious side, and then these numbers are like being interchanged through your birth information. You find the right combination, right? I'm not going to go into all that, maybe in the next video, but today we're just talking about the energetic imprint of the day, because I just see playing out. Like, And I just want to bring your attention to it. Yesterday was investigator day. Today is the day of the hermit, and it's line two. Now, how can you see this play out? You also have to look to Venus, you have to look to Mercury, you have to look to Mars, you have to look to Saturn, you have to look to Jupiter, you have to look to Pluto, you have to look to Neptune and Uranus, all the planets. I think this is where the astrology part comes in. One of the ways the astrology part comes in. So all these energies, like, they're outside of us and imprinting. And for Mercury, for example, any gate that the planet Mercury sits in, if you look around, that's what everybody be talking about the whole day. It's hard to believe. And when you do engage with it, it's somehow spooky. But then that's what's really going on. So we also have the line 3 day, the line 4 day, the line 5 day, the line 6 day. The line 3 day is, it says, the most dangerous day, and in, in the lines. So that's where you have things or people bumping it into each other. Because when we go to the third, right, there's this experimentation. Yes, that's the word. This need to experiment. So also the hexagram lines follow our evolution as human beings. So there are times when we were in a cave, and then when we came out of the cave, and then when we started discovering fire, and then when we started connecting with each other, building communities, families, and then when we started going out to different lands, trying to breaking out, being black sheep, heretic, whatever you want to call it, going out and to foreign lands, spreading, you know. And so back to line 3. Currently, we are moving as an evolutionary race. We're moving to line 6, and I don't know what line 6 is like because I've never been there. Even if I am a 4-6, right? My profile is, I'm a 4-6 sacred manifesting generator, and evolutionarily, like, we're moving to the 6th line, where we get to be more authentic, where we get to somewhat detach and have a view. So I stopped at line 3 at being experimenting, or a line of experimentation. Line 4, I'm not using, or I might mix up sometimes the lingo in human design, but this is just to help you understand, firsthand what it's like. And if you are drawn into, researching or reading about it, you then would start getting used to the lingo. So line 4, it's about externalization. And the 4th line, it's about looking for opportunities. 4th line is seen as the opportunistic one. So in line 4 days, you are more likely to socialize, broadcast, externalize, right? I'm currently filming this on line 2 day, and I don't know when I'm going to put it out, but let's see. Line 5 days, days where it's also about externalization. You get to be heretic. You get to the fives have this seductive nature, and well, you can say it's sex, but at the same time it is pulling people in. So my 5 days are when like you can strategize to do your sales pitch, you know, to pull people in. And 6 days are more for evaluation, observation, rest. And then after line 6 day, the day starts the week, or wherever the, let's say today, for example, today was actually a line 6 day. Tomorrow, the energy begins again from line 1 day, and line 1 is going to be the investigator. So um, the basic intention for me making this video is just to bring your attention to the energy playing out during the day. It's not to say you should forego astrology if you're into that, or any other system that you're into, but you can be open-minded, and get to see how you can use human design side by side with that other system. So, that being said, fundamental information that will jump at you when you run your information to get your body graph. You would see your type, you would see your profile, you would see your strategy, and you would see your authority. I said earlier, I am a 4-6. That's my profile. My type is manifesting generator. My authority is sacral. And then my strategy rather, is to wait to respond. Talking about types in human design, there are 4 types. We have the manifestors, generators, projectors, and then reflectors. I am going to talk about the types in the next video. So, if this is something that you want to have a conversation about, or you want to know more about, you can reach out to me and we can have a conversation about it. You can ask me questions in the timeline or in the comments section, and I will let the information flow through me. If I have anything for you, I will give you. If I do not, I will point you to where you can find that for yourself. So, I hope this wasn't too much information. At first, it's always too much information to take in. But as I suggested earlier, you can go to Jovian Archive, JOVIAN Archive. Google it, open the site, you would find the useful information that you need there, because that is the official site to get source-based human design information. So, have a lovely day, and depending on the day that I release this video, I hope you tap into the energy of the day, or at least just be aware of the energy that's at play. Toodles! Is that a thing? Okay, bye.